to get your fashion brand noticed by the fashion press, influencers and buyers. Most of the designers I meet are working 14-hour days designing and doing photo shoots, but they struggle to get any more than about 300 views and 5 likes on Instagram. They think that social media is the only solution, but it's not. So take off your Gucci sunglasses and watch closely, because I'm about to show you how to finally get your brand noticed. So firstly, here's how to turn your audience into loyal customers. Now, most fashion startups burn themselves out designing amazing collections for an audience who don't actually want to buy them. So they invest more time and money designing more and more products. But it doesn't matter how many products you design. If people don't resonate with your brand, they won't buy. So instead, what you want to do is to define the vibe of your brand. This is an attitude or a feeling that will inform your designs, your photography, videography, and your merchandising, so that all of your designs and your communication of them are consistent and aligned with what your audience actually connect with. Just look at Miu Miu. The brand vibe conjures up images of the coolest girl in the room that every girl wants to be. This creates a sort of a rule book with boundaries for the designers and trust and consistency for customers, which leads to brand loyalty. Okay, so let's move to step 2 about how to build a connection between your brand and the press and influencers. So here you're going to get everyone in your team on the same page so that they're able to clearly articulate your brand so that it stands out and excites the journalists and influencers. When designers can't articulate what their brand stands for, they become invisible and something that no one can really quite put their finger on. Most designers think that they just need to post more on social media, but although this gives you more followers, you're still the only person talking about your brand. So to get press and influencers talking about and writing about your brand, start by identifying the most specific words that describe your brand values and that are most congruent with the brand's vibe. So for example, words that could describe Miu Miu's brand values might be playful, charming, innocent, adolescent, experimental, edgy or carefree. So if that makes sense, let's move to step 3 about creating your brand narrative. Now, this is when your brand gets a really consistent aesthetic, narrative and personality that will attract more customers. Without this, there's really nothing to make your brand stand out from competitors. Most designers that I see just choose logos and fonts, but how can a logo ever express your brand's full, complex personality? All you have to do is to choose the most appropriate colours, textures, materials and silhouettes that represent your brand narrative and that align with its vibe. Then you can use these sprinkled throughout your collections. So Miu Miu's innocent personality was cultivated by an identifiable blush colour. So everything from the garments to the accessory designs, the store interiors, the packaging, all the way down to the receipt holders, they're all in this specific blush colour, which they've become renowned for. So these are 3 steps from a 6-step process that I teach in Fashion Entrepreneurs Academy. Now, I ran out of space here, so if you want the other steps, just DM me with the word brand and I'll get those to you.